This music. Hey, Geekings and Webs, my name is Geek, and welcome to Croc 2. If you're wondering why I skipped directly to Croc 2 instead of Croc 1, well, it's because this doesn't necessarily make for great gameplay footage. So, let's get into it. Also, if you're wondering why I missed a month, this is specifically why I said I would be uploading at least one video a month, because I tend to have trouble sticking to projects and or goals. So I'm trying to get in the habit of that. Litter on my beach? Gross. Oh. Message in a bottle. Dude. I'm sorry. I can't unhear them as just like stereotype surfers with the way they keep using the word totally like that. It's just, I mean, totally. Are you entirely sure about this? I mean, that doesn't seem like the brightest idea. You could probably hurt yourself. Alrighty. Yeah, but we're the protagonist. It won't hurt us. Ah, yeah! Anyway, yes, this is Croc 2, the sequel to the game Croc, Legend of the Gobos. And let me tell you something, this game is absolutely goddamn adorable. I love this game. This may not be a massive part of my childhood. A lot of people may not like this game, but I absolutely love it. Well, let's find it out. Right, that's the jump button. Magic eye zoomers, aka binoculars. Now, if I can remember what freaking key they're bound to. this, let's spin. This is the one thing I remember not liking about Croc. The control scheme is absolutely awkward. Let me explain to you just how awkward this control scheme is, okay? This is the A button. This is the S button. Forward, left, right, back. X is jump. Space is spin. If you haven't figured out what's awkward about it yet, it's because it's tank controls. Now, give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Okay, I got the controls. Let's see. There it is. There's our zoomer, and now I have to switch hands in order to be able to use the freaking... Ah! This is so awkward. This is so awkward. And then I gotta use page up and down to move this, and I just... Maybe it would have been easier to use a controller, but honestly, I prefer playing with the classic controls, because while they're a little awkward, once you get used to them, they're honestly really fun. Yes. Exactly. You're totally right. Never argue with the king. That never goes well. Typically, it tends to end with you on a pike, missing your body. I mean, this is a child's game, so I doubt that's going to happen. So yeah, this is your level to select. Seeming familiar to Crash Bandicoot? Because it totally is. Yeah, there's some similarity to Smash Bros. Or Super Mario. Except instead of focusing on only using your jump attack, you have to actually smash down, you can spin. So I guess the more Crash Bandicoot than Super Mario. I don't know why I was trying to say Smash. I do love their caveman style speed, but it doesn't feel like stilted or awkward. It feels surprisingly natural for them to speak that way in this game. Uh-oh. Okay. I will say the camera is really awkward. There we go. Also, that cartoon eye thing is hilarious. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have to do this. It is so awkward turning things around in this game. Because what you have to do is, you can't just turn back. You can't just hit the left key to turn left. You have to, because you'll start moving to the left. You have to do that and then start using the back key to make yourself move to the left, which is really awkward. I feel like the awkwardness of the controls are probably what made this game not nearly as popular as it could have been, but they're not bad. They're actually kind of fun. They definitely feel different, which is kind of nice. Oh dear. Okay, easy jump. Almost tried to use space to jump. Yeah, the controls for this are different from the controls in the first game, which makes it even more awkward if you were trying the first game. I really wish I could have played the first game on the channel, but I can't, which is upsetting. Okay. Whew, I'm so glad there is ledge grabbing in this game. Oh god. That made me nervous. Okay, moving forward. Oh, more gems, yeah. I think this is... Yeah, I think this is a save point. So if you get killed, you'll come back to that point, which is nice. So you want to ring those gongs. Oh dear. It can be really weird getting used to these controls, especially when you have no power over the camera. weird. Like, the design of this game is really nice. It's a 1990s game. Specifically, you got 1999. It's not cutting edge, but even though it's not cutting edge, I think it's actually aged pretty well, because it still looks really nice. Even upscaled like it is. This is probably going to be one of the very few games I'm actually playing at a higher resolution rather than lower, considering it can run that way. There we go. Ow. I hate, like, flying insects in games. They always throw me off. Hate them in Sly Cooper, hate them in this game, hate them in a bunch of other games. Okay, move around. Also, yes, there is no tutorial for the controls, so you have to, like, figure them out yourselves, or do what I did and go into the pause menu. You know, because that's an option you have. Ow. Oh, thank goodness for referenceability frames. That would have really sour. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Thank goodness I am not dead yet. I like that you can have 0 of 5 and be alive. I may not be Johnny 5, but I am alive. Yes, that was another movie reference. Okay. Easy. Alright, okay. This is the end of the mission. Thank goodness. Alright, so what do we got here? These guys that throw magic spells. Wonderful. Okay. 1, 2... Oh, wait, hang on. Is this... Alright. Awesome. Oh, right. I can't do anything with this because I don't have the power up for this. Yeah, I've got to go buy this from Swap Meet Pete. I like that Metroid feel to it, but if it does suck when you don't have that power. Sucks no matter what game you're playing when you don't have the power you need to get goodies. Okay. Now we just go back the way we came. Wrong way. I really wish I could control the camera. And there we go. That is one mission completed. You have to complete all of the missions in order to be able to unlock the boss fight. Also, there's a way to leave. Which I believe is that door. Not sure how you open it. So, you know what? Let's check out Swap Meet Pete while we're here.
Aloha, 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 aloha. Aloha, 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 aloha.
Excuse me.
Aloha, aloha,
Orange for the jelly jump. For super jumps, a mere 40
aloha, aloha, aloha.
the job. So you gotta go places to figure out places to go. Oh, there's my crystals. I couldn't see the card for a second. There's Leaf Shop. So yeah, you need jelly jumps in order to be able to use the jump spots, like the orange one we saw in the previous map. Right! This level! No. I'm gonna tell you right now, no. This guy, however... Oh, dang it, I forgot I can't do the skip if I want to do this right. There we go. Heart pots. Yes, these are your health upgrades. And let me tell you something. You're going to want as many of these as possible. Wait, do I only have one heart? How do I check that? Oh dear. Well, this is gonna end really quickly. Also, I believe this is where the actual boss fight is. Anyway. What's the next level we're gonna tackle? You wait here while I go take care of this. Ah, this guy. Let's go! Chase level, yay! I really gotta stop mistaking the, jump key for space bar. Let's try again. At least we got 5 hearts. Alright, they only restore you up to 5. They don't give you 6! Ha, that's funny. Whew! That made me nervous. I don't know why Control Ace makes me so nervous. Probably because of the fact that I have to, be careful of the camera. Oh, God. Because the camera does that. Control the camera independently of the character, that would be really nice. Come on. Okay. Maybe that's like the big problem with the game, that you can't really control the camera. Come here. Yeah, I can see how not controlling the camera would be really annoying. But that doesn't seem to make this game any, honestly, that much less fun. And it's designed fairly decently around the fact that you can't control the camera. There's only a couple problem points. It would also help that if I was better at playing the game. But, I kind of like the level design too, and it's really accommodating to your camera. Again, when you don't screw things up. If you play well, the camera actually does really well for you. Ow. Whereas if you play poorly, it does poorly! Okay, easy. Thank goodness this isn't like a timed thing. You can just take your own pace. God, that makes me so nervous. Smash. I wonder if I can find like one of those jelly spots in here. I also love how everything about the game is designed to kind of be adorable. It's very simplistic designs. Unlike Crash Bandicoot, that things can seem a little cartoonishly violent, everything is just very cartoony. Even to the point where the violence doesn't always seem like violence. It's just kind of, aww. again, it kind of does borrow lessons from like Super Mario School of Design when it comes to things like that, or that you just jump up if you get hit and things like that. I really gotta learn how to commentate better. I am terrible at this. But it's kind of interesting how they use a very small palette when you think about it. There's not a lot of different colors. Like the shade of green used here is almost the same shade of green used on Croc. They use like one shade of like light brown for the dirt and stuff like that, but the simplistic color palette makes it really easy to tell where everything is, and it still makes it look nice. Like, there's no doubting that this game actually looks really good for its age. Oh, hey, there's an orange spot, but I don't have an orange jelly. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. This is gonna get a little ballsy. Is that idea? By the way, that noise is making, he means he's shaking his ass at you. Yes, he is shaking his moneymaker at you! Oh, right, if you fall on the thing 3 times, you restart up there. So that's kind of a good bit of advice if you're willing to sacrifice the health. I don't really have this health to sacrifice, but it makes it easier to get back if you're good enough at the game, which I am not, as you can clearly tell. Give me the... There we go. I'm so glad I rang that gong. Okay. 1, 2, 3! Every time I'm about to compliment the design of the controls, again, I screw it up. Ow. And I'm about to die, which means I'm gonna have to start this all over again. I'd rather not do that. That was on me. And I am out of health. I am terrible at judging my distance. 2. Oh, come on! Okay, I think the drop shadow isn't quite good enough in this particular game. I could probably pay a little bit more attention to the drop shadow, but honestly, the while moving is easy in the game. It's easy to kind of get how to move around. Jumping can be a little bit weird. Not quite floaty. I don't think that's quite the word for it. But it can get really really... What am I trying to say? It can be hard to tell just how far you are jumping. Sometimes. Even with the drop shadow. Which you know is the point of drop shadow. Also, the fact you lose all of your gems if you respawn kinda sucks. Like, really sucks. It really, really sucks. Kind of like water. Actually doing okay. Now watch me screw this up. Say that. But, in actuality, I'm not doing too bad. I'm finally starting to remember how to play this game. Also, you are a jerk for your ability to just jump that large gap like that. Or at least you would be if I didn't have this same ability. Yeah, you have a roll jump. But it's never ever used. Like, that's something that actually kind of bothers me for a moment. Bothers me. They never ever give you a reason to use that. Actually, now that I say that, I probably did have a reason to use it in that last bit, which would have probably helped me not have to respawn. I really gotta learn how to stop sticking my own foot in my mouth. I really don't like the taste of that. God, this music is so catchy. It's very simplistic. It's a very basic loop, but that basic loop is honestly extremely catchy, and I love it, and I wish I could have the soundtrack. It definitely has a very jungle vibe to it. I really wish you would stop shaking your moneymaker at me. I do not appreciate that. I will get you, and I will beat you. Do not take that out of context. So yeah, these color gems, these are just like bonus gems from like the first game. I actually think I kind of prefer the gem design from the first game as opposed to this game. Because in the first game, they actually were like orb gems, and they operated more like Sonic's rings, as opposed to in this game. Dang it! Okay. Tap, 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 tap! Okay, 1, 2, 3. I have a lot more time than I think I do. Ah! Yeah, these boxes give me a lot of problems. They make me really worried because of the fact that they break. Yeah, see, the game is actually really accommodating if you're willing to take your time. My problem is I'm not taking my time. It can also be really hard to correct yourself. I am terrible at this. Also, the way your, like, angles change when you're in the air is different than when you're on the ground. You just move diagonally. Yeah, you move sideways instead of turning, which is weird. You have to use the AS keys to change, just like that, unless you're using the forward key. Oh my god. Heart. Now then. You know what? I'm gonna try something that's probably gonna get me killed. Yeah, that wasn't my brightest. I will beat this level. this being, like, the part that always gave me problems. Ah, god dang it! Oh, come on! We'll catch you! Getting impatient. This automatically accommodates to the turn if you do this correctly. It's actually kind of cool that they managed to make the camera work with you on that part, for the most part. Okay. Here comes the hard part. Next step. Oh, come on! I really wish I could save state this because this is a little stupid. Oh, come on! I made that jump! Ah! I'm gonna try a different level. Alright, let's try this one. Ah, I remember this one. This one's fairly easy. Ow! Shouldn't have said anything. Legitimately, if I could buy a soundtrack to this, I would. Oh, I know what this needs. That needs that little gear toy from the Swap Meet Pete. I don't like that you have to buy it over and over again to make use of it, but whatever. I think that's how it works. Might be remembering wrong. Yeah, this is a very nice game. It's very simple, you know, because we don't necessarily need super complicated plots to make a game really interesting, especially if the gameplay holds up. Okay. And we're there. No, I actually don't think I remember the bird thing giving me that much problems, at least on that specific part that it was. And I think, if I remember this right, I can cheese this part. Yeah, I think I know how I do this. I'm gonna go back around. Oh god. I hate hitting the wrong key. No, I think... Ah, god dang it. Where's the elevator? I forgot to hit the gong. Ouch! There we go. I'll just move forward. Ignoring that for now. That was the path I had to press. Joy! So I do have to turn left at Albuquerque. Lol. There we go. Yeah, so I can't accelerate the climb, which sucks. Okay. Twice. Which is the actual hard part. I'm on top. There we go. Excellent. Don't quite remember how you tell which direction you're supposed to make it turn. I think it's just the last turn direction you picked. Don't scare me like that, Croc. no way I'm making that jump. Absolutely not. Oh, God. Breathe, Geek. Okay, that was almost over. Dang it, I just lost the health I got. Oh, I got some health back for 50. Okay, so we're about to climb up, I'm guessing. What's this? Oh. 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 Game, I hate you so much! And we have to do this whole level in one go. Nope! Nope, I'm done. I am done, I am done, I am done. Well, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Please hit that like button and subscribe too. Use those comments to give me a shout. And until next time, this geek is out. Peace.